Alright guys, welcome back to another Jack Does All gun review. Today we're going to be shooting my 6.5 Creedmoor chambered Savage Axis. This is a pretty awesome gun. It is very accurate, 200, 300 yards as far as I've shot it. I put a 3.5 to 10 power Leupold optic on there. Leupold makes wonderful optics. I do have that in the link down below in case you guys are looking for an optic for your rifle. It does come from factory with a 3 to 9, but I like that 3.5 to 10 power Leupold, just a little bit better picture there. So we're going to be shooting that today at about 100 yards and showing you how that performs. Alright, just swapping this. We got a flip up bipod here. Moving that from one gun to the next. Normally when I take this thing out hunting, I'll be in a blind and just don't typically run with one of those. But since we're going to be at the range today, we're going to be using one of these little bipods. Alright. We're going to be trying these Winchester Super X 6.5 Creedmoor. These are 129 grained. These ones are hunting rounds for deer, antelope, and wild boar. Really, I mean, you could use these for most medium-sized game, but they do have their little soft hollow point in the front. So go ahead and give them a try. Now I do have 2 rounds left from the last time. Got 2 rounds. Now, this does have a, I believe, 4-round magazine, plus you can have one in the chamber for a total of 5 rounds at a time with this gun, with a standard magazine. You only get 1 magazine out of the box when you buy it, but for the price that you can pick up this rifle, that's not bad. One thing about this bolt, this is one of the few things that I do have a problem with this gun, and it's just that Savage bolt. You get about this point and you gotta kind of pop it up with a little bit of force there. So that takes some getting used to for sure. Man, when you really get down to it, you're trying to focus, you can see your heartbeat down the scope. You see the small movements of it. And we're only shooting 100 yards here. Imagine like a 600-yard shot. That's how much more difficult that would be. Ooh, look at that. Didn't eject. Didn't fully eject. Get that sucker out of there. That felt good. Let's do 2 more. You know, the 6.5 really doesn't kick too much, but it is a noticeable difference from the 5.56. I pulled that to the right for sure. I felt I pulled that shot to the right. But we're gonna go ahead and stop there and see how this is going. Oh yeah. So I put 4 shots. We're not sub MOA. We're at 100 yards and we're looking at, I told you I pulled one to the right. I felt that. I was like, that one went to the right. Now, to be fair, that bipod I put on there, it's not perfectly level. So I know this rifle was sighted in. Last time I took it hunting successfully, I got 2 deer back to back at 80 yards, perfect heart shot, and then one through the neck on the other one. You know, obviously the gun is sighted in as the shots are all getting within an MOA of each other, minus the one that I knew I pulled. As soon as I shot that round, I knew it. I looked and I said I pulled that shot to the right.
Good.
Felt good. Felt good. Not on my shoulder, but off to the target. Oh, people laugh when I say I got those 2 deer Lee Harvey Oswald style back-to-back bolt action shots. Cause I mean, it was 80 yards, dude. I mean, they were almost that far as that. And I fucking took my time with the first, the 8-point. Waited. Yeah, that one's to the right too. I can see it. Waited. Got the perfect heart shot through that guy. Took 2 steps and died. And then the second one, fucking looked back down the scope, saw him at 80 yards, and bang out right through the spine. This gun is actually, for a $350 rifle, I think I paid $350 for it. They gave me the first responder 10% off during July at Academy when I bought it. So I paid for the taxes at least. This thing is absolutely worth it. Like I said, it's worth putting a better optic on it. We're about to find out with the AR how good the factory 3-9 scope is. Always wear glasses when you're shooting. Yeah. Those are a lot better. That was due to me pulling. Old dude coming out of his house has to wear his ear pros. See it? Dude coming out, just going on a walk, he's got to wear. You imagine your house just sound like a fucking war zone all the time. Alright, so we put a good amount of rounds down range with the 6.5 Creedmoor today. That Savage Axis, again for the price, is pretty awesome. Other than a few small things like, you know, that bolt, that Savage bolt just kind of being a little sticky at the top there. The gun shoots sub MOA every time, and it's a real smooth shot. It's a very lightweight gun. I have done hunting trips where I've had to hike miles with that gun, and with a sling on there, and it does come with sling attachments, swivel swing attachments already from factory. You know, it was easy to haul that thing around, lighter than any of my other rifles, ARs, anything like that. It's a very simple design, and you have a 4-round magazine plus with 1 in the chamber. You know, if you're trying to drop a big game and by the 5th round you haven't done it, maybe spend a little bit more time at the range. But I've used that to hunt hogs successfully multiple occasions. I've shot different whitetail bucks with that thing, and I've actually shot a desert painted ram with it as well. That same rifle has gotten me 3 big game species, and each time it's done the trick. I've never hit anything and had it run more than 1 or 2 feet. So I would highly recommend it. For the price point, it's a great, budget friendly hunting rifle. You can shoot with that 6.5 Creedmoor anything from hogs and rams and deer all the way up to including elk if you have good shot placement. It does not kick very much, and at the end of the day, would I recommend it? Absolutely. Changes that I would think are a important thing to do if you're gonna get a budget gun like that is to get a better scope. Invest in a better optic, and again, I have my Leupold 3.5 to 10 linked down in the description below in case you want that exact one, but there's a lot of great ones out there. Invest in a better optic. That rifle will shoot sub MOA once it's sighted in 300 yards and within. I don't see any need to spend a lot more money on a hunting rifle if you don't want to. So at the end of the day, absolutely recommend the gun, and stay tuned for another Jack Does All gun review video coming soon.